additional invasion points, and a survivor. Dr. Frias. I've already been in contact and negotiated a deal.
See, Mr. Freeze? Even one from another dimension is sure to be very cool. Very competent.
I should hope so. She's agreed to aid us in the field and in the lab. It's clear Brainiac is still experimenting on the Justice League. We've isolated the Flash's unique Speed Force signature on the Skull ship.
Hang on a tick. His what now? What do you mean all speedsters have got a...
Yes, Harkness, they do. Including you. You're especially easy to track.
Oh.
We're still working on details to acquire the Flash, but Freeze will be an asset there. Get her first.
Wait. Her?
This is it, Task Force X. We'll deploy a jammer to get eyes on you, while Dr. Frias makes final preparations. Then get her and her wife back to the Hall of Justice. We need her. So try not to be yourselves for once.
So far, so good, so far.
Even with the watchtowers down, the Skull ship is scanning for Dr. Frias' suit signature.
As such, I'll have to rely on you to create a diversion and escort her back to your world. I'll draw fire and follow you to the portal once Nora is safe. Should anything happen to her, I will snap each of your spines. Slowly.
Oh, Task Force X, you're just Waller's playthings. I'll make you wish you never fled the toy chest.
Those are the coordinates Dr. Frias gave us. Let's get to it.
Please don't make a spectacle of yourselves in front of Dr. Frias.
Focusing on a new target!
Objective complete.
Explosive release!
I'm as tireless as the Excellent. Now make your way to the jammer and try not to die en route.
Brainiac's gonna run out of troops real quick if he keeps doing that.
Focusing on a new target. You see how a real criminal does it, eh? Task Force X. Get yourselves to the jammer.
Yeesh! Glad that ain't me! Aiming for Deadshot!
Like that? Probably not that.
Hey! Is anybody keeping score? 'Cause I'm winning!
A Terminaut has transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really. A new bomber has evolved.
I'd say I deserve a prize!
Excellent. Now make your way to the jammer and try not to die en route.
Well, congratulations. Your incessant irksome behavior has led Brainiac to compromise your shield earlier than anticipated. Get Nora and get her safely through the portal. Safely.
Watch me, not the wire!
All units, the Earthlings have stolen from me. For your sake, do not let them reach the portal. Neutralize the Earthlings. There are 4 of them and more of you.
Drop down, kill ya. I do!
Deploying reinforcements.
Wow, this baby's gonna have my name all over it in non-sphere mascara. This'll make for great. What's the military word for capers? Like hijinks?
Come on, Sharko, it's one frozen lady. How hard can it be?
Kid, get down here.
Victoria Frias, I presume.
Amanda Waller. So tell me again about the partner benefits.
The deductibles are hell.
Whoa! Like a giant collectible! She's in mint condition! BNIB!
Nora has undergone vitrification. She is not an action figure.
I think they are bonding.
Shark, we didn't go through all that to make friends. We need her tech to win the war.
Statistically, it's extremely unlikely you can stop Brainiac.
Come on. I thought you'd be up for taking the long shot, no matter the cost.
Oh, tingly.
These are your world's finest scientific minds? What happened here?
I am more of a hobbyist, but I would also be happy to assist.
And you get to hang out with us while your shield is defrosting. No offense.
I'll be frank, Dr. Frias. You want Task Force X to take you and your wife back to the Ice Age. Fine. But you know a better offer isn't coming. For either of you.
Desperate times, desperate measures. Name your price.
There might be a teeny nanite bomb in your head, Clive.
Do it. For Nora. No matter the cost.
Good for them. Cute couple. You got strong and you got silent.
I eliminate Brainiac from the multiverse, and you fulfill your end of the deal. Yes?
First, a little downtime, Doctor. Luther has some files on metahuman tissue regeneration that I'd like an expert opinion on.
Don't worry, ma'am. We'll look after her. Does she like store brand or name brand? I've got protein bars.
Gather up, Task Force X. I want the Flash back here in one piece, so pay attention.
In order for us to retrieve the Flash from the Skull ship, you will first need to remove the Data Vault's defenses, reveal the Vault, and defeat this Brainiac iteration.
Get all of that? I hope so.
Let's transfer in an orderly fashion and emerge in one piece, please.
Welcome to yet another disturbing Elseworld. I'm going to be taking point on this operation. I will be relaying Director Waller's orders. With the hard work well underway, all you need to do is destroy the giant gun.
You heard the tech support. Get to it, Task Force X.
Hold on. My systems need some adjustment. I suspect Brainiac's engineering is form over function. I look forward to testing my hypothesis.
I suspect Brainiac's engineering is form over function. I look forward to testing my hypothesis.
Don't get zapped by that laser wall! There is no
Terminal Tritus is ripe for the taking. So take it! Resources are dwindling. Closing in on your commitment, Marlene.
Looks like a new bomber has hatched. Kill Task Force X.
Collected enough Terminat remains. Time to redirect us to target.
I think your Colonel Flag is simply jealous of this installation. Earthling men are like that.
The cannon reveals its flawed anatomy. Focus your fire.
It's a talent!
Prognosis bad. There. Procure the Terminot biomatter. Better restore my systems.
That's all for you.
Terminot remains ready to launch. Retrieve that Terminot waste. No whining.
Apologies, Task Force X. I seem to have unleashed aerial mines in your location.
Look alive! Energy weapon firing! Gathered enough specimens. Now begin the biohacking.
Aiming for death.
The cannon is exposed. Commence vivisection!
Well, no sense crying over spilt nanofluids. Second nature to you, Four. Sabotaging what's greater than you.
Don't get zapped by that laser wall.
Debris ready for sampling. And throwing. Laser blast imminent. Prognosis bad.
Need a drink.
Collected enough Terminot remains. Time to redirect at the target.
A new bomber has evolved. Follow his directives, or stay out of his way.
My resources are dwindling.
I catch air, they catch bullets.
Looks like a new bomber has hatched. Kill Task Force X for me.
Subpar performance. Terminot Detritus is ripe for the taking. So take it! Look alive! Energy weapon firing! I have an abundance of Terminot remains ready to launch. Hold on, my systems need some adjustment.
Honestly,
A new bomber has evolved. Follow his directives, or stay out of his way. A new destroyer. This did not turn the tide. This did not affect any magnetic pull. Let's change up the variables. A new firing pattern for Task Force X.
Fuck your head on those mines, gang!
This is returning! Big gun's using its biggest gun!
There! Procure the Terminaut biomatter.
Units, bring Frias' rampage to an end. Now.
My resources are dwindling.
Looks like a new bomber has hatched.
Pull up on Terminaut residue. Back to the target. Airborne mines in the atmosphere. Contact is extremely hostile. Retrieve that Terminaut wave. No whining. Collected enough Terminaut remains. Time to redirect at the target.
Standing down.
That thing's trying to hit us with everything it's got.
Very efficient, Task Force X.
Yes, excellent work. Now, if you could all move along to your next objective with little pauses, that would be excellent.
My resources are dwindling.
Timing at freeze.
You've done me a favor by choosing to die here, Earthlings. Nice and tidy.
I'm banned from several casinos. You'll have to ask Nora why. Better restore my system. Activating the facility. Luther, I owe you one.
Aiming for dead shot.
Hold on. My systems need some adjustment.
Lighting up on freeze.
After a comprehensive study of the gun's behavior, I would recommend near constant movement. Best of luck.
This next firing pattern is an old favorite.
Here. Terminaut debris ready for sampling. And throwing.
Good work saving my ammo, Boomer.
Local forces, let the aerial mines deal with the Earthling pests.
Laser blast imminent. Prognosis bad. I have an abundance of terminal remains ready to launch. My resources are dwindling.
You don't even know what this battery's firing at. Why get involved?
Terminus detritus is ripe for the taking. So take it!
Updating fire pattern on the weapon. Let Task Force X tangle with that.
It's its helmet!
Better restore my systems. The cannon is exposed! Commence vivisection!
A terminal has transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really.
I need to get this one back!
Proximity mines in the proximity!
Cannons try to zap us! Brady just turned the freak on us!
Target identified! Freeze!
Hey, get your mitts on some of those Terminaut chunks!
Collected enough terminal remains. Time to redirect at the target.
Bringing up on Freeze.
Look, get shot to fix!
Gonna slam dunk!
Go ahead. Fire on the vulnerable point. Let's see how it plays out.
We can repurpose their own remains against them. So efficient. Pull up on Terminot residue. Back to the target. Look alive! Energy weapon firing!
Assessing a new target! Don't bump your head on those mines, gang!
Taking heavy damage!
That's plenty. I should get these alien guts back in circulation. The cannon reveals its flawed anatomy. Focus your fire!
A new bomber has evolved. Follow the heads up. I've engaged new firing sequence.
Seems like I need a quick recalibration. Retrieve that Terminot waste. No whining. Gathered enough specimens. Now begin the biohacking. Cannon volley overhead. Watch out!
Aiming for death!
Fire!
plenty. I should get these alien guts back in circulation. Repurpose their own remains against them. So efficient.
Wait for it!
Hold on, my systems need some adjustment.
Trying my patience and it'll hurt you more than it hurts me.
Let's change up the variables. A new firing pattern for Task Force X.
I have an abundance of term-nut remains ready to launch.
Focusing on boomerang.
I can't say I approve of it wasting energy cells.
Well, look who's...
Resources are dwindling. Reinforcements? What are they trying to prove? Seems like I need a quick recalibration.
Incoming. Let's send him back.
Bring me the Flash. Kill Brainiac, but bring me the Flash.
He may be somewhat disoriented when you find him, so handle him with care.
You heard the doctor. With care.
Resources are dwindling.
In what world do you make it back to the portal, Task Force X? Certainly not this one.
Approaching our next objective.
Here to reclaim your sworn enemy, the Flash? How touching. I'll be more than happy to share my research with you. In fact, I've made a breakthrough. As you can see, I am now a league of my own. Calculators out, and pencils ready, Task Force X.
Hey, Luther, how do we do this? Decoupling? Kryptonite?
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Frias on the rapid cooling ratios.
Going for a high score!
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Frias on the rapid cooling ratios. I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes.
Double the powers, but still taking the same hit. Man, I need this too.
Let these cool a bit before you barrel into them. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
Got the drop on him.
Using grenade! Aw, we all go through phases, Brainiac. We'll help you out from this one, too.
Let's consider the other side of the equation now. Even I make room for the more useful classics. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful.
I need to get this one back!
Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? Ah yes, I can see the variables much more clearly now. This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these?
Jump.
One should always try to begin with proven theory.
Focusing on boomerang!
Burns too bright.
A perfect opportunity to introduce. Not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler and much smaller. down in a... language bleed through. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, a different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Frias on the rapid cooling ratios. I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated.
Really? I mean, really?
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Better restore my systems.
Open them up.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Frias on the rapid cooling ratios.
My resources are dwindling.
Not to worry. I spiced things up just for you, dear squad. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Seems like I need a quick recalibration.
I'll drop this one.
A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes. I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated. All plans must be capable of weathering setbacks, especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you. Even I make room for the more useful classes. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you?
Gonna slam dunk.
get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one.
Fucker needs busted!
And yet you foolishly persist, for days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible. You might think wind would be less combustible, and yet...
Hold on, my systems need some adjustment.
A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element.
Going for a high score!
I've allowed you to continue more than long enough. This little diversion ends now. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a... language breakthrough. Right, once more, and I will finally be rid of you nuisances.
They may have burned too bright.
The chill down your spine is your impending doom. And this bludgeoning instrument. Let these cool a bit before you barrel into them. My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to experience it. Ultimately, what have you achieved? This data is beginning to give diminishing returns.
Wow, I'm not really used to getting winded. Hey, shouldn't you all be in jail?
So they can choose the terms and conditions of their own suicide missions. Godspeed, Task Force X.
Oh, precision villainous engineering. It's not all about the tools, but exquisite ones do help. New technology should be rigorously tested. I volunteer. I believe that I am the most qualified to use something this powerful. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. But I absolutely will. Coldly efficient. It practically has my name on it. No one would mind if I just take a good long look at this, yes? Thank you.
Yeah, nobody likes an overachiever.
The hell are you idiots doing? Get the Flash into stasis and get back to work.
Wish you were always that fun, Flasher. We'll make a sidekick out of you yet.
My sister wants to run this place one day. Not me. The higher up you get, the more they watch you.